Okay, now in this video, I'm going to tell you the difference between a bifocal lens and the progressive lens. Okay, now bifocal, the name itself says that it's a two focal lens product. And here on this lens, what happens is, there is a demarcation. So there is a clear cut demarcation. When somebody looks at your face, they will see this mark on the lens. Okay, so all bifocal lenses, this is actually a typical inverted D-shaped bifocal. There is another bifocal called a semicircle bifocal where it will be like this. It'll be a half moon shape. So there will be a semicircle basically. So this is an inverted D bifocal. So in inverted D bifocal, the reading area is much better. So you will get at least 45 to 50% of reading area. So all bifocal lenses come with a demarcation. The distance area is on the top and the reading area is at the bottom. So this is a typical bifocal. Now, when it comes to progressives, now this is progressives. Now, when you look at this, so you can see the distance on top and the reading. So there is absolutely no demarcation here, but there is some blurred vision on both sides. Now, what does this do? So when you look at from the sideways, so the vision is not going to be comfortable. So you'll have to be really careful when you are looking from the sideways. Otherwise, you will have the best clarity in the reading area. This is the reading area. And the beauty of this progressive lens, you will get the intermediate zone in between. So which is very useful for your table work. So in bifocal, what happens? You will have to lift your neck and then see. But in progressives, you don't have to do that. Your progression, the lens progression itself will help you to focus on the intermediate zone wherein your the table work is focused nicely and you will have the best comfort. So frankly speaking, now in this generation, the digital age, we don't suggest anyone to go for a bifocal because bifocal may not give you adequate area for your intermediate. So everything that you want to see, your mobile or your table work, you will have to see through the reading area only. So there is no other way that you can you can you know you can you so you can do that. So it is only through your reading area. Otherwise, it's the beautiful lens is the progressive lens. Today in the digital age, all the people who are above 40s, they are wearing only progressives. Okay, so it's very comfortable. Now when it comes to the price point, see price, there are two things that you'll have to keep in mind. One, yes, definitely the price. When you look at the progressive lens, the price for the progressive lens is much higher than the bifocals. If you ask me, the progressive lens actually they start from 3,500 and it goes up to 50,000 or 1 lakh rupees. So it all depends on what kind of progressive lens design you want to have, and on top, what kind of coatings you want to have. That's very important. So you can look into the price based on your lifestyle. See, if you are an executive who spend lot of time in front of the computers, there you need to go for something which is better. You cannot have a basic progressives because that may not help your intermediate zone and good amount of reading area. So if you are looking at something which suits your lifestyle, so you go for something which is higher end progressive lens. Now there are mid-range progressive lenses where the intermediate zone is slightly compressed. It becomes more narrower. So once it becomes narrower, the area is going to become a little smaller. So once the area is small, the eyes get used to it over a period of time. But yes, you can really make out that the progression, the intermediate zone and the reading zone is slightly narrower. Okay, so the entry level progressives are between 3,500 to 6 to 7,000 rupees you will get, and the high end progressives, for example, say Verilux and the premium brands, you will get it from 10 to 12,000 rupees above to it'll go up to 30 to 40,000. So based on your requirement, you can go for it. Coming to bifocal doesn't cost you that much. A basic bifocal would cost you something between 1,000 to 1,500 rupees. And if you are looking for some UV protection lenses and some more protection, then it will go up to 3,400 to 4,500 rupees. So it doesn't cost you more than that. So my recommendation would be is always a progressive lens, because for various benefits you will get the intermediate zone and absolutely no demarcation, which is a big plus point because it adds a good appearance on your face. So when somebody looks at you, there is absolutely clarity, and then it doesn't make you feel that old. So that is the best part of the progressives. And in addition to that, the vision is always better than the bifocal. So you can comfortably go for a progressive lens. Choose the design of the progressive lens based on your lifestyle. Don't go based on the price, because if you go on the price, there are different kinds of price. So you'll have to choose based on your lifestyle. Now when I say lifestyle, you please look at how your lifestyle is in the days. Morning you may go for a walk 2 hours, you may spend reading book, and 2 hours on your computer, and 2 hours in some other activity. Please look at your lifestyle is totally different. So if you're a person who's spending about 3 to 4 hours, even a medium range by progressive lens between 4 to 6,000 is still fine. Okay, 6 to 8 hours of computers you can comfortably do. It gives you very good comfort. So that is absolutely no problem. If you're a person who doesn't spend too much of time on the computers, and doesn't do too much of digital work, bifocal still holds good. Absolutely no problem. If you're looking at something only for reading, a couple of hours of reading, then bifocal is good. You can still go for a bifocal. But digital age, my recommendation would be going for a progressive lens. So try a pair of progressive lens. I'm 100% sure you will be comfortable, because I have spent a lot of time in this industry. I have understood most of the lens design, and now I personally don't recommend anyone to go for a bifocal. It's always progressives. So all the best. Go for a progressive lens.